finance or funding that are, not addressing our needs, like for example, the way we conserve our area, the way we decide whether we want to be in part of the decision-making processes in our village, and etc. But yeah, I would like to highlight, even though that challenges are remained, and even for years or even decades, there is this way of getting out of these challenges, because I think it's also important to be that stubborn optimist, especially when you live in the oligarch government, and yes, those enabling environments that we desire, that we need to, it's not there. It's important to build that, ally or build supportive environment or ecosystem for us to thrive together. And I would like to address, probably from the recent research that my organization, ICCA, just conducted this year, 2025, which is the research on ethnobotany, and this is kind of our process to integrate a gender perspective by explicitly focusing on documenting and analyzing the roles, challenges, knowledge faced by women in resource management within the ICCA, because we also acknowledge that they face a serious threat by, like the plan of zinc and lead mining project that was also has this decree from our government. And the thing is how we see the situation. Of course, we cannot be that, like just giving up and things will go. We cannot be like that. We have to find our ways to getting out of this horrible situation. And we find that this research and this participatory research is kind of a goal to show the role of women and the role of their knowledge can be integrated into community conservation strategies to strengthen their recognition of their role. And this research provides practical input for policies, so for our advocacy efforts regarding this ICCA recognition and diversity management that are more gender responsive, gender inclusive, and acknowledging that women in that particular village, which is in North Sumatra, Bongkaras village, are active in managing their fields, garden, and forest areas that provide food and livelihoods for their families. So we want to acknowledge that community-based governance is there. I mean, the principles that care, that respect, that love, that compassion for that nature and families can go on. And we go beyond analyzing, like spatial linkages, but we also try to identify our challenge and hopes, which can be useful in maintaining the local knowledge and living spaces, especially in relation to external threats, for example, like mining or any economic changes. And maybe a recommendation, if any. I mean, I'm open for any recommendations in this particular practices when it comes to mining advocacy or something related to that. But yeah, we will continue to address the need of recognition and fulfillment of the rights of indigenous women, indigenous peoples, which stagnated, I know. But yeah, throughout this, documenting their fruitful insights, practices, and of course lessons learned for us to learn across this village and hopefully across Indonesia, so that we won't be easily given up by the horrible situations. Thank you.